Our topic for today is why going to conferences and conventions are a great way to network. Now, I know that a lot of things have been canceled or put virtually because of the pandemic. What I'm starting to see is a lot of people are going back to having conferences in person. One of my favorite things to do at conferences is to meet other clinicians and meet other private practice consultants and meet other practice owners. I have learned so much about myself, about running a business, and really what it takes to, set yourself apart from, other practices in order to be really successful. I remember going to Slow Down School with Joe Sanok a few years ago, and that will probably be one of my favorite conferences. Even though it was really like a retreat. Because it was both about my practice and about myself. And I learned, I met some amazing clinicians that I still stay connected with. I'm actually going to be speaking at the Faith and Practice conference in April. And I met most of the people either at that conference or through Joe when we went to Killing It Camp a few years later, where I got to speak at that conference and connected with other people. And again, that was a really fun conference because that one I spoke at, which I really love. I really enjoy speaking at conferences. And then I also got to meet a lot of really great people. And again, it was fun. It was in Estes Park. We went downtown. We played trivia one night. We did a lot of social things there. And so I love that about conferences. I am a natural extrovert. So those of you who are introverts are like, oh no, like the other thing about those kinds of setups is because so much is done in a large group, there can be opportunities to break off one-on-one with people. There were times when I've gone to conferences and went and got coffee with people and met with them one-on-one, so it wasn't overwhelming. I actually met Dr. Rachel Needle at a conference at the Florida Mental Health Counselors Conference, which is coming up this weekend. And it was a great experience to go to that. I love going to local conferences as well, because then I really get to meet people who can be referral sources for the practice or might just have insights into, the mental health sphere from a local standpoint. So it's really fun to go to national conferences. The Psychotherapy Network, or I hear that is like fantastic. I believe it's held in DC every year. I would really love to go to that. There's like all the big names in, academia and those, again, big names in the psychology realm. And then there's conferences like the APA puts on a conference. So all of our, different, the Florida Mental Health Counselors Association, the American Counseling Association, the American Mental Health Counseling Association, NASW puts on, AAMFT puts on conferences every year. And then the state, associations do as well. And so there's a lot of different opportunities. So you can go to ones that are more, academically inclined, going to be giving you CEUs really about, really specific, topics. And then there's ones around your associations. And then there's ones that are becoming really popular now around locations. Like there is, one going to be in Ireland that I saw. All Things Private Practice is putting on one in Ireland. I believe it's sold out. There was a retreat just this past weekend in Miami. I'm going to Nashville again with Ernesto. He's putting on a conference and I'm going, and that's going to be really fun. I'm going with a group of people from my practice and other people that I know. And so that's going to be really fun. So they're becoming more location specific. I'll tell you why they're becoming more location specific. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that's really full service, one that can really help guide you in running your practice, whether it's a solo practice or a group practice, whether it's virtual or in person, or whether you're a private payer or you take insurance, TherapyNotes can really help you. You can do your electronic billing through there. You can run credit cards. You can do your virtual sessions. You can really keep track of a lot of things. My favorite thing, I always tell everybody this, 100% authentic is that I love their reporting. I can run so many great reports in TherapyNotes. I can really get a feel for where my business is at and where it's going with their reporting function. So if you're ever thinking about opening up a group practice, I definitely want you to check out TherapyNotes. One reason why locations are becoming so popular is because therapists are finally realizing they need to take care of themselves. And one way a lot of people take care of themselves is through vacations. And so what a better way to have some write-offs is by going on retreats for therapists where you're going to learn business planning, you're going to learn finances, you're going to learn different things about yourself and being a business owner. You're going to get CEUs, and your business can pay for it. I'm not going to go into the logistics of how your business can exactly pay for it because you're doing some personal and some, but if you're going to a conference like in Ireland and you're going for the whole time of the conference, how amazing is it that you can write that off? So therapists are becoming savvy on ways to, one, take care of themselves, and two, write it off. So I think you're going to see a lot more conferences, retreats, and conventions that are going to be in amazing places and going to have amazing things attached to it because that's what therapists want. I'm here most days to answer your questions. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.